Alright, welcome back. Changed the view up a little bit if you noticed. That way it's a little bit wider, not so long. Hopefully it comes out a little better. Today we're going to be doing basketball. I got a full box of Skybox here. Got the NBA hoops. We'll do that in the next video. And then the new 2020-21 NBA hoops box. So that's what we're doing today. Let's jump right on in. Get this thing open real quick. Throw it on the floor, because why not? It's my house. Get on in. Come on. Have a hard time. I'll open this. There we go. Wow, this brings back memories, man. I forgot that packs were black. Totally forgot about that. So obviously in these ones, hoping to get, Jordan. What am I doing here? Hoping to get as many Jordans as possible. Obviously, Jordan's where it's at. Larry Bird's, Charles Barkley's, all the good players. Trying not to ruin this here. You know what? I don't want to bend the card, so I don't even care. Forget it. You can stay bent. What do I care? I don't. Let's go. Wasting time, right? Wasting time. These cards better be in mint condition or I'm going to be unhappy. Tyrone, Muggsy, Bogues. So I don't know if you can see that. Tyrone. They called him Muggsy. I love that nickname. He was only 5'3". I'm pretty sure he was the smallest, or I should say shortest basketball player ever to play. He wasn't all that small. He was short as can be, but he was jacked. This guy could play ball. Yep, 5'3", 140 pounds. I didn't know he was that light. Wow. You should have seen it as a card, a picture of him and Bill Lambert, who's like 7'3" or something like that, and he's like not even up to his hip. It's insane. How he became a professional basketball player, I'll never know. But, it takes perseverance and a lot of willpower, and that guy could play. Here you go, Dan Marley. Dan Marley was one of my favorite players back in the day. He was a killer from the 3-point line. Vlade, throwing. I say Dan Marley's my favorite player, and then I toss his card across the room. Way to go, Vlade Divac, great player. Joe Dumas, another great player. Him and why can't I think of his name? Of course, I can't think of his name right now, but him and the other guy from the Pistons, drawing a blank right now. They had a heck of a backcourt for the Pistons for quite a few years. If it wasn't for the Bulls, they probably would have won a bunch of championships. Look at that. It's Glenn Rivers, but if you look real close, does he look familiar? You should, because that's Doc Rivers, ex-player. Coach for the Celtics, then went to the Clippers, now the 76ers head coach. Unbelievable. He's one heck of a coach, I think. Sam Bowie. Nope. Johnny Dawkins, Ralph Sampson, Morton. There you go. There's a Larry. Wow, I don't know if you can see that very well. That thing is like mint condition. There's no scratches on it or anything. That is a good looking card right there. All right, on to the next one. Let's all go down to the show. What do you know? I'm gonna have difficulties opening these again. Hold on, I need my teeth for this one. That one was giving me troubles. I try. My videos, I know they kind of run kind of long, so I'm trying to pick up the pace for you guys so you don't have to deal with me as long. Ed Pickney, Pierce, Rollins, Williams, Benjamin, Kurt Rambis. He was crazy. That guy was a little off his mark, I think. Reggie Miller, there you go. Another one of my favorite players. For some reason, I always loved the 3-point shooters. Just love them. Bird, Miller. Nowadays it's Curry and whoever else. Kevin Gamble. So that wasn't the best. I got a Reggie Miller though. Can't complain about that. Yeah, who doesn't like the long ball? Just like they say in baseball, the chicks dig the long ball, right? Well, in basketball, it's the 3-pointer. Well, it probably still works. Chicks dig the long ball. I wonder if they... Hold on, need my teeth again. I wonder if they get so good at shooting threes again. I mean, everyone's... Yeah, I can't talk. I wonder if people keep getting so good at shooting threes that one day they'll have like a 4-point or a 5-point line. You never know. They didn't have a 3-point to begin with, you know, so... Don't call me that crazy. Mitch Richmond, another great player. Kenny Smith, one of my favorite shows with Shaq and Barkley and the crew. Sean Kemp, there you go. Sean Kemp was a beast. This is rookie. It's either his rookie or his second year card. Glenn Rice, he was a really good player. LaSalle, Michael Cooper, Clyde the Glide Drexler. This guy was fun to watch. The way he dunked, I mean, just look at the card, but that guy could dunk a basketball with the best of them. Loved watching him play. He was a fun one. Put that on. I still can't believe these are black packs. I don't know why. Thought they were something different. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time opening these. I need my teeth today. I know I'm not supposed to use my teeth to open things. My mother always told me that, but I can't help it. Vernon Maxwell, he was pretty good. Humphreys, Willis. Oh, we got cards upside down. Fred Roberts, Young, Barros. Rick Smits, there you go. Rick Smits was a very good shooter. Oh, here we go. Irving Johnson. The Magic. The Magic is back. That's a great one. Steve Kerr. You should look familiar. Coach of the Warriors. All right. I'll take a Magic Johnson. Not bad. Not bad at all. Listen here, boys. Let me guess, I'm going to have a hard time opening this one. Come on, I'll do it. I can do it. I can do it just my fingers. There we go. Let's put a little elbow grease into it. All right, we got Eddie Johnson. I liked Magic Johnson better. Zako Pazpalj. Don't know who that is, but he looks super tall. How tall is that guy? 6'9". Wow, he looks a lot taller than that. Herb Williams, there you go, Chris Mullin. Chris Mullin was a heck of a basketball player back in the day. Oh, Checklist, I love Checklist. Bill Cartwright, big piece to the championship Bulls. Another Eric Johnson, come on. Tim Hardaway, beast. Tim Hardaway Jr. plays now, his son. Dominique Wilkins, another one of my favorite players. Love Dominique. Power, could dunk with speed. He was something else, that guy. Dominique. Reggie Lewis. You want to talk about a sad story. This guy was supposed to be like the next Larry Bird, the next big player for the Celtics. Well, not just for the Celtics, for the league. And he ends up dying on the court. Just had, something with his heart. He ended up falling down and passing away. Just god-awful shame. Still bothers me. Stinks. You hate to see anyone, pass away, but there's a Drazen Petrovic. It's a nice card. You don't see a lot. Most of these cards are singles. Never mind 3 people in the card. It's a nice one. But yeah, you hate to see such a talent, go away like that. And the sad thing is that was the second one of the Celtics, I believe, to happen to. Shame. Because who was it? Wasn't it Len Bias? That happened to too. Like 2 top draft picks within, a kind of a short period of time. No wonder why the Celtics had such a hard time building their roster for for many, many years. You know, once Bird and Parrish and Mchale retired. Haley, Higgins, Karl Malone, there you go, the mailman, another beast. This guy was probably one of the strongest guys in the NBA. He just powerful defender, rebounded like crazy. No one could stop him from scoring. That's why he's called the mailman. That's his nickname. Jim Paxton, Mark West, Michael Thompson, Kenny Walker. Hey, there you go, Hakeem Olajuwon. Hakeem the Dream. Loved him. I love the big, strong guys, you know, as well as the three-pointers. And Olajuwon, man, he could play defense, score. He was an incredible two-way player. I loved watching him play, just not against my team. I don't think a lot of people did. A few of these cards were banged up in this pack, though. Don't like it. Don't like that. Luckily, the Olajuwon doesn't look like it is. Come on. Sorry, I'm gonna use my teeth. Like, I could rip the pack open with pure strength, but I don't want to. I feel like I'm gonna end up, you know, dinging the corner, ripping the card. So I'd rather use my teeth just to carefully open it. All right, Tyrone core, blah blah blah, blah blah. Frank Cornet, Moses Malone. He was a very good player for a long time. Kind of towards the end of his career, I believe, with these ones. When did he play? I forget what year he came into the league, but I believe it was a lot earlier. James Worthy. Ooh, and another Reggie Lewis. I'll take a James Worthy. Great Lakers player, great basketball player. Didn't really like him back in the day, though, because, you know, Celtics fan here from Boston, you know, the Lakers, the whole rivalry and whatnot, but you got to give up the skills, you know. Might not like them, but you got to respect their hard work and, you know, how good of a players and teams they had and were and are. Thurl Bailey. I don't know why I always like that name, Thurl. I have to put it into one of my stories, one of my movies that I'm writing. Thurl. Kiki Van de Weekie, whatever his name is. David Robinson, there you go. He was a beast for a long time. Another guy could score. One of the best shooting centers that I could remember. And then on top of it, with the Spurs, he ended up getting paired up with Tim Duncan. And they called them the Twin Towers because the two of these were just beasts. Imagine that, having David Robinson and Tim Duncan on your team at the same time, which I'm still kind of peeved about. Because the Celtics were supposed to, now mind you, my memory isn't what it used to be, but if I remember correctly, I think we were supposed to have the top pick that year. We should have. You know, it's not like the NFL where, you know, the last place team is guaranteed. You know, it's the lottery and stuff, and we should have had him. Instead, we didn't get to pick number one, or I don't even know if it was number two or close, but the Spurs ended up getting it. They picked Tim Duncan, and as they say, the rest is history, and left the Celtics holding the bag again for a long time. Until Garnett saved us, him and Ray. And of course, Pierce was already there. You don't want to leave him out. He was a critical part of it. Got a John Stockton. This guy was one of the best all-time point guards. Just very unselfish, great at passing the ball, could steal. He was an all-around great basketball player. We got an upside downer. Steve Kiki. Here's another David Robinson. Thank you very much. I will take David Robinson cards. So, not bad. Moving right along, we like to be carefree. Gonna use my teeth. Right, back at it. Henderson, Doherty, Ron Harper, Sherman Douglas, Nick Anderson. He was a pretty good player when him, Penny, and Shaq were playing. Dennis Johnson, loved him. I actually got to meet him and hang out with him back in the day. His son I worked at like this local establishment, and his son was having a birthday there, and I got to host it, so I got to kind of hang with him for the day. When I was really young, I was like 16, 17 or something. It was kind of a good experience. Great tipper too. Good guy. Very good guy. Jeff Hornacek. Ooh, there we go. Kevin Mchale. Love Mchale, obviously. I'm a Celtics fan. Moving right along, here we are so carefree. You guys must love my singing, huh? I bet you do. I bet you guys go home after watching the videos and then tell all your girlfriends and mothers and fathers, like, dude, you gotta listen, this guy's the best singer ever. Alright, I'm gonna move on, transition out of my fairy tale land to back to the cards. Kevin Johnson, KJ. Loved him. He was a heck of a basketball player. Put him off to the side. He was another one that was really small. You gotta love it. You gotta give it up to the small guys. I always root for the small guys too. You know, Muggsy, Bogues, Kevin Johnson. It's like almost rooting for an underdog team. You know, you like to see, especially in basketball, when the guys are so big and tall. You almost have to root. Like the same thing with Steph Curry. Loved him from the second I saw him playing in college, and then definitely when he was in the pros. You just have to root for him. Not to mention how good he is, but just his size, you find yourself kind of rooting for him. But he's turned his game ridiculous. There's another DJ. He turned his game into something otherworldly. His outside shooting game, definitely otherworldly, excuse me. Alright. Yeah, and don't forget to tell all your friends how good of a singer I am. You can get them to like and subscribe. Maybe get on American Idol. Oh, that would be a disaster. Disaster! Wayne Rollins, John Williams, Benoit Williams, Kurt Rambis, there you go, there's another crazy man. McNamara, Trent Tucker, there you go, Reggie Miller. I was gonna say, kind of had a couple of dud packs here. Duds. I don't like my duds. What do the back of these say? Special NBA scouting computer lets you compare each player with the average of all players at his position. See how a player might do if he played all 48 minutes of every game. Computer charged design, utilizing state-of-the-art graphics, powerful photographs, action fronts, and candid backs selected from the NBA photo archives. Well, I'm so glad that I took the time to read that. That wasn't a waste of life. Anyway, there we go again, wasting time. Sorry guys, it's just my ADD. It's like squirrel, and I have to look. Kevin Gamble, Sidney Lowe. You ever see the movie Up with the dog? Squirrel! That's basically me. Karl Malone, there you go. Take him, thank you very much. Jim Paxton, Mark West. Come on, there'll be one more. There you go, Hakeem Olajuwon. Hakeem Olajuwon. Don't know why I got into saying his name like that, and then got my sister and family into saying it like that. And I don't know where it came from, but that's how I say his name. Hakeem Olajuwon. Again, sorry, ADD. Alright. Catledge, Copeland, blah, blah. Charles Barkley, there we go. He was my all-time favorite player growing up. Loved Charles Barkley. I had all the posters of him. My whole room was basically Charles Barkley. I don't know, I just loved his strength. I always liked the people that could rebound for some reason. You know, Dennis Rodman, the guys that put in the hard work underneath, rebound, could score off the rebound, box people out, the grunt work basically. You know, I always liked him, so I loved Charles Barkley, especially his attitude. He didn't back down from anybody. Loved him. My favorite poster of him was him dunking on Godzilla. I had that poster back in the day and just absolutely loved it, because not only was Barkley my favorite, but who doesn't like Godzilla, right? Come on, Charles Oakley, he's another one. This guy was a bad man. He's a bad man. A couple of years ago, I think he played for the New York Knicks forever. I think, pretty sure he got banned from the New York, the Madison Square Garden in New York. Pretty sure. Maybe he didn't get banned. I know he at least got thrown out, taken out. Like, guess he's still a bad man. You know, once a tough guy, always. Vernon Maxwell, he was a decent player. Reggie Theis. Oh, we got the upside downers again. Purvis Ellison. There you go, Sean Kemp. He's a very good player. Glenn Rice, another good player. LaSalle Thompson, Michael Cooper, Clyde the Glide Drexler. Again, really like Clyde the Glide. It's a dunking machine. I'm just a dunk machine, and I don't work for nobody but you. I'm just a dunk machine. Orlando Woolridge, Gerald Wilkins, Terry Porter was pretty decent. How much did he score? Give me a second. 14.1 points average. That's pretty good. Porter. Wonder if he's related to the Porter that plays now. A lot of times they are. Horace Grant, another really good basketball player. Key piece, real key piece to the Bulls' success in the 90s. Sean Elliott, Tom Chambers. Tom Chambers scored 21.1 points for his career, or averaged 21.1. The guy was a beast. Anderson, Edwards, and this mirror. It was okay. Come on, where's the Jordans at, right? That's what I'm talking about. Haven't even sniffed the Jordan yet. We're halfway through the box. What is up? I literally will cry myself to sleep tonight if I don't find a Jordan in this box. Literally. Alright, maybe not literally, but you know what I mean. Vernon Maxwell. James. Keep getting, how many Reggie Theis, whatever his name is, am I gonna get? look at that. Nice mustache and haircut. Humphreys, Kevin Willis. Flip this over. Who's that? Fred Roberts, Danny Young, Byros, blah, blah. Rick Smits. There he goes, another decent. Oh. Almost went right by Magic Johnson. A spanker. I spank you very much. Alright, well, Magic saved that pack. We got two Magics now, but I haven't seen the Jordan, man. I'm only going to be happy with the Jordan. Hey, Mr. Jordan, man, pop out of the pack for me. Deedle-daddle-deedle-dee. What kind of name is that? Sarunas Leonis? Yeah, definitely didn't get that right. Larry. But, oh, here we go, Bill Lambert. Talk about tough. This guy was tough as nails. He'd fight everyone. Back, it's funny, you know, I grew up in the late 80s, early 90s watching basketball, and oh, here we go, Isaiah Thomas. That was the guy from the Pistons that I couldn't think they had such a great backcourt. Dumas and Isaiah Thomas, that's what it was. I totally forgot. But yeah, going back, that's funny, I got two Pistons I got in that pack. Two of the all-time great Pistons, Bill Lambert and Isaiah Thomas, but going back, man, they used to literally get in fist fights you could punch someone in the head. I mean, not saying that's a good thing. They probably should have changed that rule like they did. But back then, you could literally, someone go up for a layup, and you literally just punch them in the head and take them down, and it wouldn't even be, all it'd be is the regular 2 fouls, like 2 foul shots. It wouldn't even be a flagrant. Today, you get thrown out of the game and probably get suspended for a couple of weeks. Back then it was just a regular foul. That's how they played. To be honest, it was really fun to watch, but a lot of people are getting hurt, and especially nowadays, you don't want to see those players get hurt. But to be honest, it's kind of gone way too far the other way. I think you definitely don't have to be. Oh, there we go. Dennis Rodman called him the Worm. Loved him. Again, another big rebounding guy. Hard worker, jump in the stands, trying to save balls, save the balls from going out of bounds and whatnot. Anyone that sacrificed their body like that, gets the respect from me, gets an okay from me. But yeah, going back to what I was talking about, like really, basketball nowadays is so hard for me to watch because someone brushes up against someone and they flop to the floor like they just got hit with a hammer, and it's like, dude, stop it. Like, that's why it's hard for a lot of people to watch. But I saw, was it yesterday, there's a new rule change where another thing I hated about the new basketball, like you could, if someone has their arm out like this covering you, you can like kind of hook their arm and it's a foul. And it's like, dude, that's not a foul. Stop it. He wasn't even touching him, and I hated that. But I believe now they're not going to be calling that anymore, and that's going to be a foul against the offensive player, which, if you're making some kind of unsportsmanlike act to get the foul, it'll actually be a foul against them, I believe. So let's hope that kind of brings things in the right direction. Like I said, we don't need the hard fouls where someone gets hurt, but that's a funny looking card. I like that. You don't need to hurt someone, but at the same time, I don't want to see someone like faking an injury. There you go. Or not faking an injury, faking a foul, or both. Patrick Ewing, loved this guy. My uncle actually, I was gonna say coach, not coach. He reffed him in college. Where'd he go? The Hoyas, I believe, Georgetown, which is one of my favorite teams because I'm obsessed with English Bulldogs. They're the Hoyas, which is an English Bulldog, in case you didn't know. So that's why. Patrick Ewing, another guy, awesome, huge. Sellers, Williams. Oh, Manute Bol, you want to talk about huge. Look at the length on that guy's arm. 7'7", right? Yeah, 7'7". 200. The guy's 7'7", and I weigh more than him. I don't know if that's saying more about him or me. I think I need to hit the diet again. No, but here's that's another guy whose son's playing nowadays. His son, it's not Manute, it's something else, Bol. I think it's Bol, if I'm not mistaken. He's playing in the NBA right now. Another very, very tall player. Got some genetics and working for you in that family, I'll tell you what. Purvis. That's a different name. Scott Brooks. Don't really remember him. Kind of has a mullet, though. Look at that. Kind of a weird picture of him. Chris Malone, there you go. Another great facilitator of the basketball. Bill Cartwright, good one for the Bulls. Tim Hardaway. Like I said, his son plays in the NBA. Dominique Wilkins, another one of my favorites. Another Reggie Lewis. Man, getting a lot of Reggie Lewises. They must have known him from Boston. Or at least from Mass. Don't really live in that area anymore. Done moved me out of the city. Packed up my truck and I moved to the country. Brian Shaw, Olden Police. Robert Parrish, there you go. Another all-time great Celtics player. He's the center for the Celtics. He's a tough player too. There's another Doc. If you don't know Glenn Rivers, it's his real name, but everyone calls him Doc. I don't know why. I don't think he's a doctor. Danny Ferry, there you go. He didn't really... Thought he would have had a better career than he actually did. John Zally, this guy cracks me up. I like him. And then another KJ, Kevin Johnson. So there you go. There you go, some players. Who haven't we seen yet? Anybody? Oh, raise your hand. Raise your hand. Yes, you. You in the second row. Yep. Michael Jordan. Correct. You got it. You got it, good sir. We have not seen a Michael Jordan. Seen a bunch of Reggie Lewis's, and we got Will Perdue, another Bulls player. We pretty much got the entire Bulls team, except for, look, we got Scott Brooks again with his short shorts and his, I don't know, looks like he's stressed out, his face is blown up. Looks like he's has to go to the bathroom or something, I don't know. Chris Mullins, there you go. Cartwright, Shrek. Oh, I didn't know Shrek. I thought Shrek was green. Tim Hardaway, Dominique Wilkins again. But no MJ. Good Lord. No MJ yet. Come on, guys. We gotta get this going. Tom Garrett, Wayne Cooper, hanging with Mr. Cooper. Alexander Volkov, it will crush you in the basketball game. Horace Grant, Tim Elliott, Tom Chambers. Wow, this was a dud of a pack, I'll tell you what. See, that's one of those packs that I would have been super mad, you know. Growing up, I couldn't never buy a box of cards, you know, I had to buy a pack at a time. Didn't have a ton of money growing up. So you gotta go a pack at a time, and that would have been a pack that made me go home and cry to mama. I bought this pack with all the money I saved up from saving cans, and what did I get? I got nobody! Scott Skiles, he was pretty decent for playing with Shaq. What kind of name is that? Ooh-way Blab. Oh, you blabbing. I like that name. Oh, you blabbing. Mark Eaton, he was pretty good. Mahorn, B.J. Armstrong, another Bulls. Come on, where's Mike Jordan? Mark Jackson. There you go, Scottie Pippen. We got a Scottie at least. But where's my MJ? All right, so we're getting closer. We got Scottie. So you know what that means? That means anywhere Scottie is, MJ's got to be following closely behind. At least that's my theory, and I'm sticking with it. Because if you don't have hope, you got nothing. Right, boys and girls, you gotta have hope. And I can see a checklist already. Awesome. And Mr. Cooper, Terry Porter, Hammonds, Hobson, Horace Grant. Come on, man. Wow, this was another dud of a pack. And of course, the checklist at the end. Such a waste of a tree. Checklist. No one needs a checklist nowadays. Boo. Boo. Alright, let's go. Nope. Brakowski. I like that name. Brakowski, get your hand down. Mr. Brakowski, I'm not going to talk to you again. Seems like someone you'd yell at in school. Oh, checklist, wonderful. Anthony Webb, this guy was a heck of a player. You want to talk about another short player? He was 5'7". 5'7", 135 pounds. Anthony Webb, he always went by Spud Webb. Why Spud? I don't know. Maybe because he was as big as a potato. I'm not really sure. Or he looked like a potato when he was younger. I'm not sure where that came from, but this guy was a heck of a player. Actually won the slam dunk contest. He's in. Yeah, no, just a guy that short being in the slam dunk contest was it's something in and of itself. But to win it, I think he won it, didn't he? I think so. We'll go with that. Sounds better. Yeah, that was kind of a dud of a pack. He got Spud Webb, but he ain't no Michael Jordan. Ooh, all right, that's a good start. Kevin Mchale. Love Kevin Mchale. Guy was another tough guy in the trenches. Oh, wow, nice, a checklist. John Paxton. He hit a couple of clutch threes, if I remember correctly, in one of the Bulls championship runs. Came off the bench, hit some clutch threes, and helped them win the game. Sarunas Makilionis. Again, Larry Smith. Bill Lambert. Again. Oh, look, again. Got Bill Lambert and Isaiah Thomas in the same pack. You know what that means? That means I better get a Pippen and MJ in a pack. DJ again. Cliff Robinson. Wingate. Todd. Nah. We're getting kind of low here on packs, guys. I don't know what to do. I mean, okay, moving right along. Uh-oh. Done ripped a hole in my glove. What are you gonna do, though? As long as it's not on most of it. Bernard King, he's a good player. Kenny Smith, come on, guys. I'm gonna be so disappointed if I don't get Jordan. Wow, that's another dud of a pack. So far, this hasn't been a very good box for me, to be quite honest. Got a couple of cards, but nothing to write home about. Graham. Duckworth. Yes, Mr. Duckworth. Mr. Duckworth. Oh, you didn't know I could talk like Donald Duck? I'm out of my mind. Oh, Xavier McDaniel. Oh, another checklist. Man, that's 2 dud packs in a row. We are getting down to the nitty gritty here, peoples. My peoples, I need better packs right now. I do. I need better packs. Who are we gonna get now? Eagles? I don't know who Eagles is. Scott Styles, Doug Smith. Ooh, we're blab. Ooh, you blabbing. Mark Eaton. Wow, another pack. Wow, there's Scotty. Come on, again. You put Scotty in the pack, but not Jordan. Come on now. Come on. I'm getting disappointed here. We're down to our last couple of packs. I don't know what to do here. Rod Strickland, Mr. Strickland, Otis Thorpe, Del Curry, that is Steph Curry's father. The hills are alive with the sound of music. Why did that song just pop in my head? I do not know. Wow, there it is. Perfect looking card. That looks amazing to me. I got him playing golf on the back. Thank you. I was getting so nervous that I wasn't even going to get a single one. One of my friends got one of these boxes and pulled like 4 or 5 out of the box, like a bunch of them, maybe even more. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Wolfie. Maurice Cheeks. Orlando Blackman. Yes, I am so pumped that I just got him. Mookie. It's Mookie Blaylock. Alright, so now I can relax a little bit. I'm definitely writing home to Mama about that. But you know what would be better than a Michael Jordan card? Two Michael Jordan cards. Just saying, it's true. But you know what? You know what card's even better than 2 Michael Jordan cards put together? 3 Michael Jordan cards. I cracked myself up. John Stockton, take that. Brave Alexander Volkov. Charles Smith. Danny Ainge, there you go. There's wow, look how young he looks there. Wow. It's a Celtic legend. Joe Klein, Byron Scott, there you go, Ron Selicki, Larry Nance. This is all the Detlef Schrempf. This is another guy. This guy had a heck of a shot, good rebounder, good all around player. You know, wasn't, you know, your prototypical like flashy player, but he could score and rebound, and he's kind of one of the European guys before the Europeans got super big into basketball. Alright, we got John Battle, Harvey Grant, Smith, Bukowski, stop passing notes. I don't know why, I just feel like the teacher would be yelling at that guy. There's another Spud Webb, the whole 5'7" of him. So funny, this guy was tiny, 5'7". I mean, I got, 4 inches, no, more than that. I got about 4 or 5 inches on him, and he was 4 inches taller than Muggsy Bogues was, so that 4 inches on Muggsy Bogues, that's how short he was. Imagine that, 5'3". 5'3" is short, never mind to be in the NBA. Still boggles my mind. Alright, we're down to our last pack. The inaugural edition. Come on. I want a Bird and a Jordan and a Magic all in this pack. Throw in Ewing, Dennis Rodman, and Charles Barkley too. The whole dream team. That would just make my day. But it ain't gonna happen. No, it's not. No siree, Bob. Moses. Not that Moses though. Greenwood, Fred Davis, Martin. Yeah, this one looks like a big old dud. Got James Worthy and Reggie Lewis and Will Perdue, but that's about it. Oh Lord. Alright, well there goes that for that pack. Just kind of hoping to end on a better note, but you know, you never know what you're gonna get with these packs. Alright, stay tuned, make sure you like and subscribe. Gonna get into some of these other cards in my next video, so make sure you keep watching, alright? Take it easy, my peoples. Alright, going back over some of the Skybox pulls that I got from the box. Did alright, wasn't the greatest, but I was kind of hoping for better, but still got some good, decent pulls. Got Vladdy, Joe Dumas, Reggie Miller, Kemp, Clyde the Glide Drexler, Irving Magic Johnson, Chris Mullen, Wilkins, Dominique, of course, Hakeem Olajuwon, Malone, James Worthy. There's a couple of David Robinsons, Stockton, Mchale, another Hakeem Olajuwon, Malone, Reggie Miller, Charles Barkley, Kemp, Drexler. There's a Chambers in there, Smiths, whatever. Irvin Johnson, Dennis Rodman. Let me put these down, I don't want to drop them. Patrick Ewing, Dominique Wilkins, Tim Hardaway, Chris Mullen, Robert Parrish, Reggie Lewis, Chris Mullen, Dominique, Hardaway. There's a Scottie Pippen. There's Kevin Mchale. Isaiah Thomas. Weird looking card. I don't know what he's reaching for. Bill Laimbeer. Pippen. Stockton. Worthy. And then I already put my 2 favorite cards in the plastic. Larry Bird and of course Michael Jordan. So those are the pulls from that box. As you can see, decent, but I've had better. Next up, we're going to be doing some more basketball, so stay tuned, keep liking and subscribing, and see you at the next video. Later, my peoples.